What's going on, everybody? We got a special episode of HLTV Confirmed coming your way. We got some special guests joining us as well, and we're going to be looking at the StarSeries Season 7 event that's coming up. But firstly, got to introduce everyone as usual. We've got Striker, we've got Prof, and we've got a very sad and upset Sponge, unless he can work out all of his visa problems. What's going on, guys? How's it going?
Good, good.
Just like
Excited
to
for the
say
draft.
to anybody from the Chinese government listening right now, I love China. I'm only going to China for a short period of time, and I really do like Chinese food. So please let me in.
Yeah, we don't plan on staying long in your country.
Did you get yours sorted, Striker?
Yeah, I have to go to get it tomorrow and then drive back to Vienna for my flight. But it's gonna be rough. But I can actually get it. Yeah.
Definitely
That's
better
mad.
than what Sponge is going to go through. So
Yeah, that's
can't
true.
Yeah.
complain
That's
that
true.
much.
Sponge is the worst. Now, so this is an extra episode of HLTV Confirmed, but what we're firstly going to do is look back at our results from the Fantasy League we did coming into Sao Paulo, right? We're going to look at that. Sponge is obviously number one. Maybe if our producer Lucas will link me, as I've asked him about 6 times, then I can get back onto it where it was. But overall, we had a lot of fun doing it, right? We were enjoying it the whole way through. We were enjoying the fact that we're trying to see who's going to do better and how badly Prof done. Prof's actually showed up now. Maybe someone didn't tell him how shit he is at this game with his minus 173 points, was it, Prof?
It was
His
it
team
was actually
secret.
minus 73 because I did very well with the bonus points with the rolls.
Ah,
but
okay,
unfortunately, yeah, Colzera had his worst tournament ever, so absolutely deserved to get wrecked like that. And Glaive as well. It was fun. People actually coming up to me like during the event and saying like, "Is that your team? Minus 80 points." That was kind of good. Yeah.
You were so confident as well, let's be honest, right?
I mean, that's part of the fantasy. You need to get like the suffering to really enjoy the wins. Now, Sponge has a win, but he didn't suffer, so he doesn't really. It's not really the same, I think.
Well,
I'll take the victory.
yeah, Sponge led in a massive way. So let's go down the points of this. Yeah, show it, Lucas, if you can, please, mate. So Sponge went for his Vox play and he went for 565 points. Very good. I did win over him though on the bonus points. That's the only saving grace I have here. I took second, which was a surprise considering when I had to pick one player, I just ran out of time and it auto picked for me, and I was not happy with the decision. But it wasn't as bad as people picking Cold Zero, who just had a bomb of a tournament.
My
And
first
producer
pick, by the way.
Lucas, yes, your first pick, Prof. Less than ideal. And then our producer Lucas beat both Striker and Professor, so maybe you'll be taking your jobs, lads.
Yeah, I'm not too happy about this.
Look, it's luck of the
can tell
draw,
that,
right? It's
yeah.
luck of the draw in a little bit. But
You know,
I
but
thi-
yeah, the thing is, Banks, you always complain like best of ones are shit and don't mean anything. Like this tournament was all best of ones almost, so yeah, doesn't matter. We'll see now who the real.
I
real
did say
knowledgeable
only the
person
grand
is.
final matters. I'll be honest, right?
I don't
did say
want to
this.
talk to the urgency here by any means, but we have 11 minutes to give the viewers the scope on the new system and get the guests in and get everything sorted, ready and raring to go.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Guests we have Moses, Pimp, smooya, Sonny's involved as well, right?
Sonny didn't make it. Sonny won't be here.
Oh, Sonny didn't make it. Rip Dreams. Okay, that's a shame. But we got everyone else, and it's going to make it for a lot more competitive in terms of how the fantasy goes. Now, explaining the new fantasy draft. Who wants to take charge of that? Who's going to lead? I'm guessing one of Prof or Striker. You're going to have the most info on this.
I think I can. Striker has been running around like a madman getting the visa. I
Yeah.
think it's pretty simple. Is the thing that most of the people, when we announced the new fantasy, were actually asking for because they don't have friends. That's literally what I got messaged like 10 times. I don't have any friends. Who do I play with? We made we just made a game where you play against anyone, and instead of doing the live draft as we were gonna do later, you can do you have a budget which is $1 million, and every player has a different price. So like Simple, Device, and those guys are gonna be like 250, 300,000, and then on the bottom you'll have some players that don't do it that well usually, and you have to just figure out, make some compromises. Maybe you don't get Simple, maybe you get like two like a bit lower price but still very good players and stuff like that, and in the end you play against everyone. I don't know if Lucas can bring up like kind of how it looks. That would be pretty nice just to kind of show it. But yeah, you play against everyone, and there's a HLTV Public League that has some skin awards. The top 3 in the world will get a some gifts
Some skin.
or whatever prizes.
Yeah.
Some skin.
I think
So
there's
what
some
we're gonna
skins
do
on
though,
Maya.
just so everyone knows what we're going to do, we're going to do the league with the guests that we've invited in, just like we did last week for Brazil. But then after that, we're going to open up a HLTV.org confirmed league. So if you guys are like viewers who tune on in and you want to play against us in the open draft where everybody can pick, we're going to have one of them set up as well after we do this first fantasy draft. So hang around for that. We'll do it. We'll obviously you get shout outs and stuff. Maybe we can get it as a sponsored segment going forward, and you can win prizes and shit to incentivize you to come around and listen to us talk and see our ugly faces.
Lucas, go and pick like 5 random players or something, just so people can see like kind of what you can get for $1 million. And before we can go into the,
You can get all of North for $1 million.
It's not bad.
I'm just saying.
It's not
I'm
bad.
just saying. You can get an entire team.
All
for
right,
$1
we
million.
got 8 minutes before the draft starts. Should we bring in the guests, or do you want to like keep them waiting on the line a little bit longer?
I think we can bring it. Just make a random team. Take like simple and I don't know.
See what
Like
you
Take
can
Valde.
simple and see how far you can go with this.
get simple, and then you're really screwed.
Yeah, get like a simple Nico, Valde,
And
How
then you
much is
broke.
that gonna
and
cost?
then get like 2 players from Pain, and that's it.
This is the thing, right? Who is just going to go in and pick simple straight off the bat, like big dick?
Well, we're going to have it this
Like,
time
whoever-
around in the
whoever's
fantasy
go-
draft.
Well, yeah.
Decent
exactly.
team like this.
That's
Yeah,
reasonable.
this is actually
That's
not-
actually not bad. I'll
Well,
take that.
Olaf, okay. Like considering
Olaf
how he's
is
been
a
doing,
very
that's
current-
pretty rough. but
Current form.
Yeah.
We'll see.
That's why he's so low as well. This should be based on like recent ratings
Oh,
for like
that's
last
good
3 months.
Because I was going to ask that price-wise. Right?
Obviously-
If it's done off
obviously
recent
they like
ratings, that's
you-
huge.
It's not going to be like overall their career
Yeah.
ratings or anything because like they wouldn't take into consideration like how they've been performing recently.
This is
So
smart.
that's why Olaf Meister is quite low. Like he's lower than Taco, so
Here we
like
go.
the 169, I think. Yeah, it should be based on that.
Oh, this is
Yeah,
going to.
the-
Do you know what? This is going to get real competitive between us lot.
Yeah.
This is going to get interesting. Prof,
Oh.
if you fail this time, we're replacing you on the show, just so you know.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
All right, let's bring them in.
Yeah, let's bring the guests in.
And then we can explain it, because we can also explain it to the
Yeah.
viewers over the next 7 minutes, and then by the time it kicks off, everyone can understand what's going on.
Exactly.
Bringing them all in.
All right, so we've got Pimp, Smooya, and Moses standing by. We already mentioned that Sonny couldn't make it for whatever reason. But all right, so they're in here now. Now, I want to get, first of all, you guys can say hello, I suppose, if you really want to.
Hey, man.
Hey,
Why do you sound like the voice from God?
Because we went over this. I have a very expensive microphone.
Oh,
We were-
so yeah, that's good money.
We were meant to do a podcast with it, Jason, but you know how it is.
You're using the rest of your stuff hasn't arrived yet, has it?
Mate, I have a couple of boxes, and I've been trying to unpack them, but it's not the most fun. So I'm using a wireless headset that I wear at the gym right now, so I can just do the fucking podcast.
Party on,
Impressive.
Garth.
All right, so we got 6 minutes and 30 seconds until the draft starts. So I don't know if you guys have done this before. We can kind of run you through the basics. If Lucas can bring it up, obviously on his account on the screen. So there's going to be all of our teams. So we've got Giuseppe's Fisherman, which is Prof's team. We've got the producer, which is Lucas. We got Smooth Daddy, which is obviously Smooya's team. Striker's Big Dick Players. Going for a very interesting name there. Striker Pimp's Disciples, and the boldest Eagles would be Mr. Jason Moses O'Toole's. I've gone with the classic Vox Eminor name because I just have brain damage. So
Bro, Vox Eminor has got to be the most overrated team in the history of Counter-Strike.
So I did actually win last week's fantasy draft, so I'm the reigning champion.
Is that Vox's first trophy?
On
Outside of
international
Australia,
soil?
surely it is.
Yeah. Yeah, on international soil. Yeah, no, I think maybe we won an Asian tournament. I don't know. My memory's not great, but so I think what we're going to do is going forward, if I can actually make it to China, I might bulk buy some very ugly-looking trophies. I was thinking of getting one made with Gabe Newell on it. You guys know the one where he's wearing like the bishop hat and all that kind of nonsense, and looks like quite a prolific figure. I think that would be cool if I can get that done in China. Maybe we'll run with that, but want to kind of treat
what
this.
does Gabe Newell have to do with CS?
Well, he's the man that we all pray to every night before we go to bed, that we wake up to a nice update. So I'm not sure if you have the same kind of system that I do before sleeping every night, but that's a big focal point of my day. Just me? All right, cool.
Yeah, that's an interesting insight to the life of
God
Sponge.
save Gabe.
Yeah, I couldn't care less.
See, smooya gets it. Okay, so Lucas, do you have the page open right now with the draft? Okay, so as everybody should be able to see, it says draft starts in 4 minutes and 40 seconds roughly, and then all the players and teams are down here. So we have 16 teams going to Star Ladder, and we're going to have a random order of who will be picking first. So as it goes down the line, everybody will get a chance to pick one player. If you come last, you actually get to make 2 picks in a row, and then back up it goes. So the idea here is to pick the best 5 players that you can. Obviously simple, whoever gets the first is going to be picking him. And then from there, you just pick whatever. So there's also the pre-draft option. If you can't be around. So the idea is to do this with your friends, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of people don't have friends, so that's why the other draft is open. But this one here is like a nice little competition with your friends. And whoever wins gets the bragging rights, I guess. That's what this is about.
Pretty fun.
Cool.
My draft starts before yours, so I think I'm picked before you. Thanks.
No, the order is Giuseppe's Fisherman into Vox Eminor.
I think that's
I think
just
that's
how we
just like-
connected or some shit. Because
Yeah.
last time I was also first and then I ended
It
last.
says my draft begins in 3 minutes and 10 seconds, so maybe I pick
Oh,
simple
shit.
first, guys.
Oh, I'm 3 minutes and 35 seconds.
Oh,
How
I'm
long do you get to
first.
pick a
Oh,
player?
fuck.
Like 30 seconds?
You get 60 seconds, and I
60
fucked you up
seconds.
last time because I couldn't decide, and I got a random pick in fur.
You're delayed or something. What the fuck?
But that's what it's all
Whoa.
about, right? With the
Yeah.
Just go into the open draft thing, so
Why first?
you're not in the lobby thing
Yeah,
or whatever.
I
Just
think
go
it's
in
order
open draft.
because I have 3 minutes fucking 12 seconds. Or
I have 310,
Oh,
39,
we all have the
38.
same. Fuck, I clicked on
Oh.
the
Yeah,
open
we all
draft,
the
I
same.
choked.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Go into the open
Yeah,
draft.
Nomad
and
just
because
said we all
maybe
start at the
lobby
same
is a little bit
time.
delayed.
Confirmed.
Yes.
Give me gob.
See, the thing is, like, I've got a couple. I don't know if they're sleeper picks because unless you've actually really studied the teams that are going, you might miss some names in the early stages here. Also, if don't pick Cirque because he might not make it to the event.
Yeah.
So just think about that one before you.
Oh, Chad,
wait.
I was going to try and snake someone into that pick.
Yeah.
Wait,
You're
this
too
is a
good.
team that's
Like-
going Panda?
What?
Yeah.
Does anyone know who Panda is? Like,
Main
Panda is like
Savage and
Savage.
TB, 1.6
that's like
Legends.
36.
bro, these
fucking
guys beat me on LAN. My
aim
first LAN with
fraggers.
Big. This Ayaya guy had like 30 frags. They were called Eclipse at the time. It's funny. I never thought I would see them again.
Are you going to pick anyone from Big Smooya?
Yeah, of course I take Gob. He's my baby cakes.
Dude,
Gob and
That's
Somebody-
not, I don't think that works that way. You probably
it
should
does.
pick up.
do the
Why?
roles
What
that
are you trying to say,
assign...
huh?
Wait a sec, Prof. Watch Smooya land.
The rules
above you
don't
now.
really play that much of a factor. It's something like 10% of the full amount of points. So
But you can get bonus points.
you
So
can
everything
get
matters.
quite a bunch. It's just not a massive amount.
Bonus points, I think 3 points and 10 points. The
And
small
how many
bonus
we
is 3
pick?
points.
We pick 5 players?
Yes.
So important thing to note: when someone gets eliminated, you can't change him. You're stuck with him until the end of the tournament. And also for the Swiss stage, since some teams play 3 matches, some play 5. Let's say if you have someone that plays 3 matches goes through, then he gets like some average bonus for those 2 matches that he didn't play. So
Okay.
if someone does well in the 3 matches and goes through, he'll get even more points for like being good. He's not punished for getting like all of the victories.
yeah, so Gob's a good pick then. They're gonna 2-0 everyone, and Gob's gonna play insane.
All right. Well, I guess we all know who Smooth's first picking.
Not first pick, not first pick. You guys aren't gonna take him, so I'm gonna play this one smart. I'll pick him first.
Yeah, be sure to click open draft, so you're in.
Who's picking Draken? Anyone? I have a good feeling about Draken.
Probably not.
Probably going to be on Fallen's draft team, I would imagine.
That was a good meme. I'm not a meme, but I'm not sure where that came from. But that Michaelella and Draken can't do anything except on an IP.
So
Like,
just
okay.
to note, the things are color coded, right? So gold is the best, silver is excellent, bronze obviously for those people who know how metals work. So there's some clear like electronic right now is a bit of a sleeper. He's only
Yeah.
sitting at silver, which is not too shabby.
Hall of
Yeah,
X
that's
is on
true.
the silver? That's crazy.
It works on like last 3 months big event LAN ratings.
Oh, okay.
So some teams or players can maybe be.
Ooh, Breeze would be a
undervalued.
sick pick.
It's like Nico is only silver.
There's a lot of good.
Damn,
picks.
you guys have never done a fantasy draft. Stop giving up your gold. What the hell's wrong
what
with
do
all
we
y'all?
got? 15
I mean, we kind of
seconds.
have
Here
to
we go.
educate.
Let's go.
people.
What about Chopper? You guys
Is
believe
he
in
even
Chopper?
there?
Yeah, of course he's here. He's going with
Chopper's
He's in
Spirit.
Spirit now.
I just
Oh
followed
shit!
this guy.
Yeah, that's
He's
right. He's not in Vega anymore.
Can you guys fuck off? Stop taking my picks, man. I'm gonna stop talking. Good luck, guys.
Here we go.
It's almost secret now.
Who's first?
Okay, Lucas is
How did
Lucas
Lucas
is
get
starting.
first? You rigged it.
Great.
Of course,
Oh, yes,
of course.
yes.
Producer who doesn't even get a say
Earlier?
just gets the pick
Oh,
simple.
I get second pick.
Pimp's
Okay.
last.
Yeah, of course, man.
Okay.
But that means you get 2 picks, Jacob. You get 2 picks here.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm sick cooked.
So just for everybody watching, you could do this. I'm going to tell you, Banks, it's your turn. I don't want you to miss another one.
Yeah,
like before.
no, thank you.
But in this, because it has 16 teams, you could actually do up to 16 different draft teams, right? So that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah,
for
we have a
everybody.
lot of leeway. Yeah.
Big
Easy.
breeze.
Okay,
Ooh.
okay.
That's a big risk considering they might not even play at the tournament.
No, they're playing their coach, and he can still dominate. It's fine. I'm down with this.
So more frags for Breezy. That's the
Yeah,
logic.
exactly. See, Prof, there's logic.
Jason Moses will tour right now, considering his options.
Watch him pick Get Right.
Yeah, right. Would be a
Bro,
good choice.
I'm
So
going
def
for
match him.
Cirque.
You'd be dumb enough to do
That's a 5th word you've said today.
Nico, really?
Yeah,
Alright,
that's
alright.
okay.
He's locked it in too.
Interesting. Interesting.
You have to pick one. Iwu?
Thought that'd be required that he has to
Yeah,
first
this
pick
guy's
an
a
Australian
snake,
player.
man.
Oh.
I don't predict. I predict Renegades to lose literally every game.
What did you
So
pick? What did you
This-
pick?
There's no players left, man.
I went with Zawu.
You went
Oh,
to
fuck.
Zyro. I took electronic. Hopefully, like the kid situation is out of the.
Hasn't
Yeah,
affected
you're
him.
fucked.
He just left the kid and left the wife playing CS all day.
Man, Xantres is a bronze.
Did Banks second pick Breeze?
No,
Yeah.
first. Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck
I got a
me.
plan. I got
Have
a
you
plan.
seen Zentaro's ratings lately in Big? It's
Don't flame him, please.
Oh,
Save
Picking?
the chit chat.
So you
Yeah.
locking
it's
it
really
down?
going all
Okay.
big.
well, Tabson's
I
a great
mean,
pick.
no one will take anyone away, especially if he gets taps and first pick. Yeah. All of Big is open for takings.
Fuck, I had somebody in mind that I forgot. Oh, nah.
Kaze and Freeman are not bad shouts. You got Ben Tet.
Why are you doing this, man?
Keep it quiet, Chad.
Why the fuck?
I'm just trying to help everyone out here. I want to have a
He's
competitive
fucking
game.
people's
I won
heads.
too easily last time round.
You know what this could actually use? Actually, wait, never mind. I take it all back.
No,
I figured
Matt's
out.
here.
I figured
He's
out the interface. Yeah, no, I said I could use to show who everyone's picked, and then
Yeah,
I
there's
just
a
realized it
log.
was the log. Yeah, I figured it out. That's why I stopped
There we
talking.
go.
It was the log, what?
I don't
There's
know.
a log on
Next
Yeah,
to
yeah.
Chad,
What
Dakota,
would-
and log.
Yeah.
I mean, it could look a lot nicer.
One with
Whoa.
flaming.
So I was
man.
bonus on this one.
Smooya.
I don't even know where I'm
Looking at your
looking.
face or
Who
what?
did I pick? Well,
Alright,
why
first and
why
last
am I mentioning
chance.
faces here?
You picked Tabson. That's a great pick, Jacob.
What are you talking about?
Pimp
That is a
guys
great
all
pick.
missed out.
Ooh, that's
That
a
is
sick
a
pick.
great pick.
You guys all missed out.
Your
Well, I
choice again,
didn't.
Pimp
I just
HLTV.
thought. I just felt that.
Picking another
You know,
one, by the
Zawu
way.
Yeah,
would be-
your choice, Pimp. Again.
Okay.
Does it go like back up now, like 7, 6,
Yeah, it
5?
just
Yeah,
goes
yeah.
goes back, goes
Okay,
just
perfect.
backwards.
Pick
Oh, really?
Zantares after,
Ooh,
after the
what?
fifth
What?
lane?
What?
That's a-
Jesus.
Yeah,
Not
that's
afraid
that's a
at all.
controversial
I
pick
don't
for sure.
get that.
That's a controversial one.
I love how
100%.
nobody picked Cold Zero in the first round. Like
Fuck
he's
that.
bound to have.
I was, dude, I was almost going to.
I have inside information.
You didn't wanna end
that he
up
will
like
not
Prof.
play good this event.
Oh, is that a sandbag call right now?
Oh, he just won't be the cold that we all know and love.
Ooh.
I mean, he can't be worse.
Dude,
than
what are
last
the
week,
odds
so.
that he goes 2 negative events in a row?
I mean,
Very
if you
low.
look at history, very low, right? But
Especially,
It'll be
I
a
have
first time.
no,
I
he'll
have,
probably be very bad.
I have reasonings.
Jacob,
Maybe
what
I-
are you picking at 10 seconds? Oh wait, striker. Holy
Fuck
shit.
it, fuck it. I'm
Oh,
going for it.
God.
no.
I don't think it's gonna
Oh,
happen
he's
twice in a
done
row.
it. He's been
I don't
baited.
see it. I don't see it happening twice
He
in a row, man.
baited.
I think it's right.
Fuck, we're
Chad,
gonna get to the bottom
already
of the
getting
barrel.
into like the.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's already getting pretty hard, right?
Chad, you were saying, right, that if they get eliminated from the tournament, then we don't get a repick, right? So you have
Yeah,
to think
that's it.
smart on that sense.
You did pick Zendaya.
What the fuck?
Oh,
What
God.
is
Of course, I picked some Dion. Do you guys know
What
who
is-
this guy is?
Well,
I mean,
we
we
don't get
know
to
who
play
it is.
FPL,
But
so.
there are better players
He's
still.
absolutely unbelievable.
Smooya's going with the fucking online rating system for his team.
If not, I would have picked Xantres if I was picking online.
Roland, okay.
Careful.
So, He blames himself a lot for losses here, so...
Proff's under
16-year-old
pressure
going
the
to
most
China
here.
for the first time. Think about it.
He has something to prove though. From the last event where they lost WSG, no? He has a chip on his shoulder.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, that's obviously a smart
He was
pick.
the
It's not
MVP last
bad.
event, right? I think. Sergey.
What?
was
Rez.
The
Fuck, I
season
forgot about
6,
this guy.
yeah.
Last season,
Rez, yes.
He locked in a so.
That was quick. He was on it.
Shit.
I think Prof just doesn't like to win.
By the way, guys, AZ is still open if you want a good player. Oh, we all love him.
Yeah.
X7 over Alu?
Hell yeah. I believe. He's not getting
What
kicked.
the fuck?
Completely
He's
lost.
sad.
Let's just consider what Banks has done, right? He picked Breezy as first, and then he picked X7 as second.
I'm playing smart.
Jesus.
Hell.
Yeah, that's...
I have a plan. There's a method to the madness.
Rez is a fucking good pick, though.
Lucas, did you pick Nex purely because of the color, the gold color? Like, is that why you picked Nex?
Oh fuck, it's me again. Da, da, da.
Isn't it insane that it's
Oh,
2019
Forest.
and we're not picking Olaf or Rain or like Guardian? We're just fucking
Guardian should
leaving
be
him
picked
there.
I mean,
next. Guardian's
yeah.
insane.
If you look at Olaf in the past couple of months, you
Oh
understand
my
why.
god, his statistics are not so high. 0. This can't be right. The
What
Dread?
are you talking about?
Is this LAN rating in the past few months?
It's like big event line rating, yeah. Dren had a really bad blast. Olaf had a really bad blast.
Olaf has been.
The Kaza pick is pretty ballsy. Where does that come from?
I don't like that.
Ours is a really good
They'll
pick.
be out of the tournament first, so he's
Are you
fucked
making
on
an
points.
Asian super team? What's going on here?
Ooh,
Mate,
Jason.
if anyone knows me here, I'm a big fan of the Asians.
That is what I love to hear.
Oh dear.
No, you picked Cribs! That was going to be my next player. I saw him when I was
okay.
so hyped.
That was also my
Fuck.
next one.
One just tryharding so hard, though.
Oh come on, mate! I'm gonna get a trophy printed with fucking Gabe's face on it. Why would I not want to win that?
Okay.
So what are we playing for?
There is no
show.
showmanship, though. You just like pick it in, and I don't even realize you picked someone.
I can
Don't give us
wait a
some.
little bit longer for the viewer if you want.
I think it's necessary.
All right.
You have to wait a little bit longer when we pick.
I mean, just like you
Oh fuck!
Oh boy.
You're
60
picking, yeah.
seconds. Fucking.
Might as well just take Zeus. Guardian?
You did big up Chopper before, and haven't seen him get picked yet. So
I've already got one.
There's a few players
one
looking at thinking,
risky,
how are we not picking him
risky
yet?
on my team. I'll go for
Let's
2.
Pick some Young.
Who on earth is talking? I take Tarek. Let's go, baby. My team already looks the best.
if I knew Cirque was gonna be there, I would have snapped up like Ethan and shit so much earlier. But
Oh my
That's
God,
kind
I-
of the.
No, they're gonna play
Part of that.
regardless now.
yeah, but like.
pick JKS, by the
But
way.
if they go out, we can't benefit from their points.
I fucked your next pick or what?
Let's play the long game.
Jesus.
I don't want anyone from Renegades.
Well, I'm definitely taking him.
Forest is still open. Am I
Yeah,
stupid?
that's an easy pick right there.
Who did I pick over? Oh, Tarek. Nah, he's better.
I had Forrest last time, and
Sure pick again.
that screwed me up quite a lot.
Yeah.
Jacob, you actually get a pretty you're gonna get like a solid
Yeah.
backbone. You know?
He's
That's
laughing.
the thing, right? But one of those teams will probably fail out horribly wrong and just be god awful. So
I think the good play from here is
Or-
get like
or
2 or 3 plays
potentially-
from one team.
Or potentially all of them, you know?
yeah, that's the
Like
thing.
North Big, NIP, even Vitality, if you pick it out, like that's all teams that are basically like on the cusp
You know
of
what?
making
This is gonna
playoffs,
be-
you know?
This is gonna be the comeback.
Oh,
wow.
There we go.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
And you ruined it.
Yeah, this is definitely
Fucking
this is
hell,
definitely
Pimp.
not biased at all.
There we go.
Some insider information, Danish
If
information.
Pimp makes
going
top
out there.
3, I'm confused and lost.
Ace is sick, man. On a serious
North are
note.
going out early.
Wait, what? North are insane. They're gonna win the event.
I mean, it's not going out early if it's expected to finish
It's
like
it's North or big that win.
ninth. Just going out on time, perfectly on time.
How many teams are playing at this event? 16.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, knife would be good for North.
He said it.
Striker is super focused now. His mouth is just like,
Yeah, I'm just like,
Apex? Ooh.
I'm picking Apex, yeah. I was thinking, well, whatever. I'm not gonna say who I was thinking about because somebody will just.
But you still ain't picked Gob, man.
Yeah,
Don't like
you guys
Steve
aren't
Norway.
gonna pick him. I'm gonna
Well,
take
his
him
last
last.
picking him. It's quite strategical.
Do I take Chopper? No, right? He has 0 games past him. Okay, we don't
Why
take
nobody
him.
picks?
I was just
Good
about
question.
to, man.
Dude, he's still got a Vega jersey on.
Chopper lad?
I mean, the
Fuck,
Dren
who do I-
has a Gambit jersey on.
Good
Yeah,
pick.
that's
Good
true.
pick from myself.
Ooh, he snatched Jacob. That's not bad at all.
That's a solid pick.
I saw him chilling in the wind.
He was
How
in
are Olaf
my
and
he was in
Reigns
my
still
list
there?
for this
What
round.
I mean,
I don't
Olaf
understand
has
how
been
Reigns still
playing.
there.
Olaf
Because
is
they're
a
not
bad
Olaf
so
doesn't
player.
make
good.
sense because he's bombing out.
I feel like we're in a different universe right now saying that though.
Oh, it might be.
I mean, we aren't picking Fallen or Fair either, so let's like consider that.
The world has changed in 2019.
I'll get right.
I mean, there's still a lot of like sneaky, surprising good picks.
Yeah, Daps.
Let's fucking go.
Rolling.
As if Freeman's
Okay.
still there. That guy's unbelievable.
Yeah, Freeman is pretty good, but it's just like is
Freeman,
his team
an
going
attacker
to do
too.
well?
His team tonked. Wait, what event did they play when they did pretty good? Like they upset
Are
some
you,
people.
are you actually picking out the Asians now?
They just lost to Vici in the best of 5 bucks.
What? Okay, what happens though if you're picking people? I'm not having fair again. I'm not waiting on that. Fuck no. What happens when they go out? Then we can only take their points up to where they've gone, and then you're fucked. So
How
if you
did-
bomb
how
out
did
early,
Ethan
you're
Yeah,
screwed.
Screwed. This way.
they have 0 points from there on.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
maybe you should take some. Wait, oh, there's no ends players left. Or...
How did
team
Ethan
is-
make
That's
it in?
I'm
sick,
going
you
for
got 2
teams
ends
that are going to
players.
finish in the finals, which is going to be Ents and Navi. So I'm fucking ready. Boom.
Wow,
Oh,
you
gee.
went
Yeah.
over Zeus.
Christ.
Jesus.
Lucas just went no.
Zeus is still free if they're going to be in the fight.
Just-
Oh,
yeah,
no.
exactly. I was gonna say you screwed up, Lucas. It is definitely about to pick.
Imagine Zeus
Fair.
actually just goes huge this land. It's just 1.5
That's the
rating.
thing, like, but you can't really expect it, right? So
Yeah, you can't bet on that.
I'm a betting man.
Oh, this is it. There we go.
You shouldn't be betting for the Valve and Gaben.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
we don't bet.
See,
No,
I am
no,
smart. I've got
roulette
a
goes
couple
smarter.
of. I got the final players already in there, and you guys
No
are
one-
going to be there.
No one picking PKL. Pickle.
I'll be surprised.
Cool.
No one's gonna get taken from Panda, and no one's gonna get taken from Pain.
Yeah,
Probably
but
not,
that Z guy is like 45 years old, so he's bringing the experience to this land, and he's
I
from
don't think
China.
he's actually that old.
the thing is, like, he looks it,
He's
but
like
he's not.
24 on HLTV, I think.
Wait, let me.
No
let
way.
me
We
see.
did
I
we
think he's like
talk about
26.
that?
Huh? What?
Looking now, hold up. He's
It's
20. Hold
the-
up, he's 28. He's
28.
almost as old. As
Oh my
me,
god, he
so
has
yeah.
1.2 rating in the last 3 months. This guy's insane.
That's China. To consider which region
but
you're
Even
talking
picked
about.
like
here.
that.
What?
I won't go there.
What did you say?
He's an up and coming talent. Wait, they have a guy called
HC?
Savage. This guy's 30. What?
You don't
the-
know Savage, dude? Come on.
Of course, I don't know Savage. Why would I know him?
Oh
Jesus.
Bit of
We
a
need to-
legend
we need
at
to
the
do some
1.2
history lessons with you,
Chinese
man.
days.
It's just
Yeah, I mean, I
newbie
started
symptoms.
CS like 4 years ago. For you.
And this guy was here before you were in your dad's balls.
Where is he now? In
Do
Panda
I go
Gaming.
for a crazy Vici pick, or do I go for a safe NBK pick?
I think Gade's a pretty good pick as well, like for a solid player.
Ah,
Yeah, Kirby over fucking Gade. Kirby's
Any given day.
Kirby's been pretty average recently, but maybe this is his event where he pops off. Well, that fucking noise scared the shit out of me. So I have to, right?
Oh, he's actually done it.
You
He's
said,
a madman.
You said you would. You said you would.
I think I've already won. Do we have to play this? Where's my trophy? Was it Gabe Newell? That's my trophy. Give me.
So what's the price here? What are we playing for?
So that relies on me getting a visa.
We
to
should
go to
figure out
China.
something to play for, yeah.
Yeah, just something cool.
Especially.
What
Wait,
is
how
the
many
event?
of us are in China?
That's Saturday.
Oh really? God.
Yeah, it's like 8 days, so Saturday to Sunday, and we have
Yeah.
1 day break on the Thursday.
Fuck, man, this is getting
and
kind of
it's
hard.
Swiss best of 3, so pretty gnarly.
So many fucking games.
That's a lot.
no one picked Fallen.
So many games for someone to pick Draken. He's
Second
gonna hit
best
all
player
those
from
shots.
2016.
Who picked Azza?
Oh, that was me, baby.
Yeah.
Oz
Fallen.
is a really good pick.
I'm gonna hope Fallen recovers a little bit, but
Are you
know,
serious?
it's not
You
a
got
bad
3
last
North
pick.
players, Pimp. No, don't do it to yourself.
I mean,
Gade's
Oh,
a fair
God.
shout. I mean, it's
Yeah, but
gonna
they're
get
going to be
it.
out of the tournament so early. You'll never make
There's
it
the
to
entry
point.
fire rule.
the thing is, like, Pip has like this team made up of teams that can just like go out in groups.
Yeah.
Swiss.
Pimp is so fucked.
Holy shit, that
Imagine
team.
that
Picking
team
eight.
actually playing together.
I swear, like this team is so bad that it's probably gonna win it. I feel like
you guys don't get it. You guys don't get it at all.
okay.
Gratisfaction still.
What's the thinking here, Pen?
We
Like,
don't
take
get
us through
points.
it.
We don't get wins.
You grab Phelps. I'd rather take a giant.
Dude, Bentet is gonna fucking teabag the entirety of North.
Watch them play, boys.
Okay.
You
So
draft
we
your
got it
team.
all.
Alright.
Okay, so this assign roles button for everybody playing at home. Click that bad boy,
Do what?
and then
Yeah.
there's a
Assign
little.
roles, okay.
You can assign the
yes.
roles as well.
So you can
Look at
see
that.
kind of what each role means point wise. Now, as we said, they don't contribute a huge amount, but you know, in a game that might come down to a couple of points, it can be quite a good decision. So certain things, like somebody suggested last time while I was doing mine, I had Twists on my team. They suggested to give him like the headshot because he had like a really high headshot percentage. Like in-game leader, if you think teams are going to crush other teams. So if you have somebody who you think is just going to absolutely destroy, for example, like the Asian squads, maybe like Na'Vi or something like that, then you do like the in-game leader one, which is to do with like rounds 1, I believe. There's all those little things like that, so you get like a long time to.
Oh, okay. Noob.
And you can change these as well. You can actually change these roles. Like it says they have 2 days and 7 hours, right? So you can change stuff up. There's no huge rush.
Yeah. This
So is
support
there
player
a
thing, I
strategy
think,
in
is-
actually picking a bad player and then assign him to be a noob?
I mean, it's, the thing is, like this, like we said, the bonus
There's not
points
enough
are
bonus points
fairly.
to matter.
Yeah, exactly. It's only like
Okay.
maybe like a tenth of the
helps him
roll.
suck less.
Stat Hunter? I think I'll give this to Gobbo.
So like,
Yeah,
Clutch
I'm having a
kick,
hard time picking something for JKS.
E-side rating.
Clutch maybe.
That's one thing that I was thinking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, but the clutches
no.
are just random as fuck. Though it's possible he will just get none.
Oh, there's a support option? That has to go to Gob.
I mean,
think
that's
I've won on
KS,
that.
that's KST. It's like contribution overall.
yeah, support is actually just
I
That's
gave-
just
easy
give
I
for
a
gave
player.
support-
players. I think that's one of the best
that's-
roles to give like a decent player.
I give support to Code Zero because he always has the high KST. I mean, always. Save for the last tournament.
I'll have to figure these out like later when I
Yeah,
look
take
at
a
the
bit of
matches.
time.
Yeah, they're kind of hard. Yeah, like some of them.
I'm so ready.
What's the
Alright.
leader one?
Fuck it, I'm good.
Team win match?
Yeah,
So-
I finished mine too.
Just so everybody's aware, if you scroll down, you can see round by breakdown. So every day after each game is finished, all the stats get uploaded, and then the points will come out from that point, and you'll see who's leading as each day. It's like who's winning the rounds, who has the most points, who got the most bonus points, all that kind of stuff. So it'll show you how you're doing like per round of the event. And then, as Banks already mentioned before, if your team gets knocked out in the round of Swiss, then you just have to keep those players. You don't get any points for them. So it's going to get a bit dicey there because we could obviously have 8 teams go through the quarterfinals, and then it's going to go all the way down. Do we want to do? If you guys want to hang around, we're going to do the open one as well. You don't have to. You can fuck off if you want. But we're going to do the open one. So the open one is where you have $1 million to start with, and you have to buy players. But we can all buy the same players. Like if we all wanted to buy simple, we could.
Yeah.
But then we'd just have a budget, and we'd probably have to buy some players from like Pain or Panda or that kind of shit to be able to fill out.
Yeah,
the
I'm
rest
down
of
for
the
that
roster.
one.
I'll make.
I think I'll get a better squad.
I'm
No,
so
that's-
confident in my picks
that's
now.
way too much math and knowingness for me. I'm good with the just beating you all here.
This is more of the exclusive club anyway, because we're going to open this other
Yeah.
league up to all of the viewers watching. So anybody like watching HLTV Confirmed, you guys can join up. I'll get Lucas to spam the link, and you guys can join and play with us. And then we'll work out some stuff going forward to
Talk
give you
about
guys.
great new league. Just a second.
But I mean, you can.
There's something weird.
Didn't you say you were gonna invite everybody or whatever?
Wait, so do I have to like press a save button, or is this just saved automatically for me?
It's all done. It's all done.
All
now.
done, so I can
yeah.
click close, and I've already won. Okay. that's
Can you
And then
Can you change the roles in between rounds?
No, they get locked at the end of in 2 days and 7 hours. They'll be completely locked. You might better change them.
That's kind of fucked.
Why is that? Who would you want to change?
No, nothing. But I mean, maybe you want to change it based off an opponent.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like this team's absolutely gonna get dumpstered on by some other team, and you want to make someone.
I'll just give him a noob. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, noob or support.
Those things could potentially come into play like later on, and as well as drafting, like drafting between
Like
the group
redrafting and
stage
stuff.
and the
yeah.
playoffs. That is something that's also potentially going to be added. I'm just trying to figure out. Seems like I have to make my team before I can link it to you guys. Sucks. You make one then.
So are you creating? Oh, okay.
Lucas will make one.
Lucas just make like a dummy team real quick, and then we can just chuck it up ASAP and then get everyone involved. No, we don't want to make it private. We want to make it open.
Private one,
it wants to be an open one. Alright, working out some technical difficulties here. Hold up.
I mean, for now, you can definitely join the open one from HLTV, which is.
Are you just like you do create league?
Then you click money draft.
Do money draft.
Yeah, seems pretty
That's
simple.
it. Should be fairly
I don't
easy.
have the link.
Okay. Producers caught up.
We're all learning here at the same time, so
Yeah.
Lucas, you just create the league, Mr. Producer, and send it over, please.
Producer.
Because when you
I always thought producer was such like an esteemed title. Like when I used to watch Entourage and hear about like all the producers and shit, and I thought it was like, you know, some kind of sick cunt, but it's just a guy, just a guy that presses
Just a
buttons.
normal. Yep.
Yeah, I thought
everyone
it was
yells
like
at him
Back
all
there
the time.
tapping away and then he
At
gets
least-
shouted at.
At least in esports, I feel like in Hollywood they might have a little bit more power behind them.
potentially.
You know. Say.
You're the closest to Hollywood out of all of us, Jason. You go work it out.
Yeah, I'll figure it out when I'm out there.
I'm pretty sure Lucas isn't getting any like Harvey Weinstein action going on.
Well,
in his
I'm
position.
hoping he's not. I'm really hoping he's not, because that's not shit that anybody wants to be.
Prop's face.
I'm just imagining Lucas like in weird situations.
Yeah, I don't know where your mind's going on that one.
Not a safe place to go. Definitely not
Just
a
do it.
place.
Just do a dummy one.
Just
Lucas.
do
We'll
it.
make a
Just
proper
do a
one later.
stupid one.
We want to
Just
get this to the
fuck it.
viewers and get this going ASAP.
Prof only has 2 players in his normal one we've just done that will ever make it to the final. Everyone else is trash. I'm looking at watching you fall down again, mate.
It's literally either me or Sponge that are gonna win this.
I think mine's pretty solid.
Definitely.
I got pretty good. Like I got
Okay.
sleepers of Alexi and Excure towards the end of the picks there.
You call those sleepers?
Yeah, but you're hoping that like some of them are going to get all the way.
All right, so
Cool.
everybody, you're about to get the league. Make your team name.
Oh, okay. I'm done. I'm done here. I like this.
Oh.
I don't want the money.
You
leaked.
can leave, Jason. If
You guys have fun. Am I all
Thank
good?
you,
Get me out
Jason.
everything else?
Thank you for
Yes,
your time.
your excuse.
Listen,
Enjoy. Good luck winning.
you're
Guys,
welcome.
I
for
will
my
also have to dip
presence.
too.
All right.
Good lineup
Peace
sucks.
out.
Lucas, give me the link
Peace.
on Discord, please, buddy.
Peace out, everybody. Thank you.
PC setup doesn't work like this.
Yeah, man.
Thank you.
Let's fucking go. We
We
can
got
figure
$1
out
million,
just like
right?
what looks.
What's up, Pimp?
You got $1 million
Yeah.
to pick players, and then you just have to
Yeah.
stay within budget. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is the way it used to be back when we had the dream team with HLTV.org. You actually were able to change the teams like after rounds back then, but it got really shitty for people from like my region. Because in my region, you get fucked because of the time zones, right? So the round would be open, you'd wake up, and then the games would be live again, and you'd be like, oh, okay, well, I just got absolutely destroyed. So at the moment, it's just you pick the team, and that's the team you get for the entire event. But the thing is, like, Simple isn't actually that much more expensive.
No, he's
than, like,
not
a
too
Flamey.
expensive.
That's not bad at all.
I'll take that.
I feel like if people aren't picking Simple, they're probably a little
There's
bit
something
insane.
wrong, yeah.
But then you've got. I want to talk to
Simple,
viewers.
Electronic,
Oh,
and
fuck.
Nico, and I have 300,000 for the last 2 players. But
By the way,
Yeah, this is
reason
pretty
I
Gonna get
need the
someone
same
from-
money as Simple.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I can't. I
Oh.
picked my first 4 players, even though my 2 of them were fairly low. I still can't buy anybody else, so I have to
so
rethink something.
Gotta
So what's
just
the
throw in some of those
cheapest player?
cheap
But
ones.
even the bad players are
Cheapest
so
player?
expensive, right?
Yeah,
think-
so the 200,000 is the baseline, right? So
169.
there are actually like Daps is 168.
That's
Oh yeah,
I think.
How the fuck does this work?
Okay. So I think it works a bit like this because I remember back when the Dream Team was on, players that didn't have like a baseline to go off, they just got given the standard value because your players go up and down based on how they perform in value wise, right? So if a player that's pretty good though. Like Azza is a pretty cheap pick of 178,000. So you can like Fallen at 189,000. There's some actually you can make some
I think
magic.
it kind of
happen
works
here.
like inside of a team, like who's better or worse or some shit like that. Because
I've
where
actually done
somewhere is
alright.
200,000, then everyone's at 200,000.
But I
And
guess
if
it's
it goes
also
like
it's also like part of the syndrome that it starts to the season, right? We have a lot of teams who haven't played in the official tournament, so there's a lot of teams where you can't really validate them yet.
I'm just fucking salty that this wasn't around when I was playing, because I would have been the cheapest pick. Everybody would have
Every
been
time.
fucking picking me. I would have been in everybody's team. I would have been like the most picked player.
Oh,
Well, outside of simple, basically though.
Yeah, on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Look, I am gonna go a little bit.
I think that
I'm guessing
baseline for
all of you
unknown
have
players needs to
I'm
be less
guessing
than
all of you have
200k.
simple though, because he's still the most expensive player, right?
Yeah,
He's
lot.
he's gonna have a bad event. Just watch.
I'm not okay.
That's
That's a controversial
analysis.
section. Let me say that.
expected prediction from someone that has 3 North players, I would say. When you think about
I
that,
only
that
have
makes
2.
sense.
I mean, calm down.
How the fuck is Olaf? I know he's been playing really bad, but like that
He has like 0.85 rating over the past 3 months of Bilance, so that's
almost as bad as some of my land ratings.
Yeah, Lucas, can you open just the whole list of players that you can pick so people can see the prices? Just make.
My budget was so low on the 5th that I could not add
Okay.
another player.
good. I just went like middle of the road, kind of. I didn't actually get simple because like that's 30,000 over like somebody like Ziwu. So I just figured,
exactly.
fuck it, let's not get simple.
Does this
My
work in the
team,
same
fuck
way
it,
that they need to
GG.
be towards, like, once they're out and then they don't benefit you?
Yeah, the
This
thing is
actually
you have to
could-
pick people that will make it top 4 to get max points.
This is going to take
yeah,
like a
this is
lot of
kinda rough.
fiddling though, because no, I don't
Yeah.
actually think that'll be the case. Because Nomad can confirm, but like, let's say Azza, for example, who's only at 178,000 right now. Let's just say he has like a ball terror of an event. Like every game, he has like good stats, but he still doesn't make it through to the round of 8 or the round of 4. His money, his price is still going to go up, even if he doesn't play more games. So
It's not about the price though; it's about the points. Like the points work the same as in the. other
oh
league.
shit. Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm confusing. Everybody, ignore me.
Yeah, so it's the thing is that you can have a player that if you have a good player in a bad team that goes through the Swiss and has great points but doesn't go through, he'll still end up with like plus 200 points or something. Let's say like Zero carries Vitality every game but they lose. In the end, he'll have like a lot of points, and then in the
Okay.
playoffs you'll just have 0, but it doesn't matter. At least he's not going into the
Yeah, he's not
minus.
going to
Did
negative.
that work
yeah.
on the previous one we did as well?
Yeah, but that was weird because there was no playoffs practically. It was just a
Can
group
we-
stage,
Just 2 teams,
one
yeah.
match.
Hold on, I'm going to tweet this out now, so if more people want to come in, and actually I'll tweet it after. There's no rush. People can come and join us whenever they want.
This is fucking tough, man.
But I think what we'll try and do, obviously, I need to talk to some people and see what we can work out. But maybe we can get like some kind of I don't know. It used to be back in the day, ladies and gentlemen, if you old as me, that that HLTV.org did giveaways for this. So wherever you placed, they were actually like they had deals like SteelSeries and stuff,
Yeah.
and they'd give away different peripherals. So maybe we can reach out with some of our social influence and see if we can get a peripheral company on board who maybe wants to sponsor like the HLTV Confirmed leagues, and then maybe we'll run that every week. I'm thinking in like an ideal world right now, but obviously the more of you that play, the more exposure there is, and the more likelihood to get something on board. So I'll reach out. Maybe I can get like Logitech or something. I know everyone's loving the G Pro lately. We can give a couple G Pros away or something along those lines.
Sure.
Right now, we're just playing for fun. We're just playing for bragging.
This is so fucking hard. There's too many players that are just at 200k with no stats
Yeah.
behind them.
I have a team, but I have $900 remaining, and
That's
I feel
pretty
bad
good,
about
though.
that. Yeah, I feel bad about that.
You're not going to get better than 900.
Yeah.
Wait, how do I figure out how much I had left?
It's
Tells you
on
at the
top
very
of
top.
budget.
Oh, what? But I
Remaining,
already bought the team though.
Oh, I don't know.
I didn't check
This
how
is
much
remaining
I
still.
actually have left.
Wait, you confirmed it?
Yeah.
Fuck, you're a brave guy.
Um,
I'm not overly happy about it. I probably could have done it a little bit better, but it's not bad.
Confirmed playing in chat. Oh, really?
What?
What's
Is
up?
it?
Someone just said in chat, cert confirmed playing. Let's see if it was bait or not.
someone else saying.
Getting my
confirmed not
visa
playing.
tomorrow morning. I'm taking off thanks to a Miller NRG Brett box and Star Ladder for the quick reaction. Cirque freed. The Bulgarian Bulldozer Cirque is cleared for Shanghai. Let's go. Boom, boom,
Fuck, I wish we
boom.
had
Could've
that
done
like
it.
just
Yeah, we
before.
could've
Yeah,
done
that.
Yeah, we could have done it a little bit differently with.
Oh, dude.
It's like I was afraid of picking anybody from Energy. That's why I left Ethan there, just in case they were
Yeah,
actually
same.
playing with.
Now I'm
Simon Pack.
really happy because I
Banks
got
has,
Yeah, Banks actually
Banks has a
picked it,
chance
right?
now.
fuck you guys. No, I had a chance
You got
at the beginning
super
anyway.
lucky.
So
That's that.
Moses got the Ethan, like a late Ethan pick. So that's one that I was like pissed about because I was going to get that for like the fourth one in case like people are still afraid about it.
No, I'm just laughing because my team's deadly now on the other one. I'm only scared of Chad. That's legit it.
I can't wait till you finish last, James.
That's gonna be you with your fucking North lineup.
Pep, if you don't finish last, I'm gonna be surprised.
I don't
If you
understand
don't
why you
finish
guys
last,
think
yeah.
that I have a bad team. I swear to God, my
We
team
know
is
you have a
awesome.
bad team because it consists of all terrible players.
What are you talking about? Have
dear.
you seen AC play lately? Jesus.
Ace's back. I'm not even joking. He's back.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
fucking back,
wait a sec.
man.
I'm now having to go back to fantasy to see which players you pick, so I can just.
So I can
destroy
tell
them
you,
one
I
by
got
one.
Baldi. Can we agree that he's
Baldi's a good individual player.
You got
You all
up
missed out
on
on
the
that
right foot, yeah. You
Yeah,
got
that
up on the right
started well.
foot,
Who's
and then it went
second?
downhill.
We got Shantaris, and I just spoke to
No,
Smooya, and he
that's awful.
said that in practice, this kid is insane, right? You
Yes,
just
but
need to
he's
see
been
it
shit
online.
every time so far with Big, so that's not
It's
good.
it's not looking
It's a
great.
learning process, I guess.
So let's see how
Hey,
that
who's your
learning
third?
process
Come
is
on,
gonna
who's your
work at
third?
this.
Then
event.
we got Forrest, always consistent. He had one bad event, and now he's coming back, bouncing back with NIP. No doubt about that. He's gonna
I'm
be
not
sick.
going to say anything bad about Forrest because he is a
Exactly.
legend,
So shut your
that's
mouth.
fine.
And then we got Phelps. I think it's about time that he steps up.
MIB are going to go 0-5. Yep, cool.
Yep, sure.
All right,
And,
I've done all mine. Mine's done.
They can only go
Who's your
0
last?
3
Who's
backs,
your
but
last?
okay.
0-3, 0.
I
last
went.
one-
Thank you
Ace.
for the clarifications, right?
I went
You won,
Valde, Zaiwu, Azza, Electronic, and Olaf.
For the money one or what?
I just
Yeah,
spent
the
less
money one.
For the money one, I went Zaiwu, Fallen, NBK, Electronic, and Tizian.
I went Shantaris, Nico, Saibu, Olaf Meister, and Phelps.
So can we see everybody, or do we only get the top 10
I think-
teams?
I'm not sure if you can.
We can
There's
just
a
take
bunch of people
screenshot
already
and
joined. Yeah,
send it to.
there's only me and no, you can only see the top 10 teams. That's 64 people. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll tweet it out now. If you guys want to tweet your teams to the HLTV Confirmed Twitter account, we had a bit of interaction going on there. Like we said, we'll try and you can look at other people's teams. Yeah, that's cool. No, what? No. Can you look at them on Twitter though? If okay.
Oh.
How?
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
All right,
Review.
pick a random viewer. Pick a random viewer's one, and we'll have a look at his team.
Yeah, go for it. Just let us just guess how many Ents players he's gonna have. Only one? Oh, okay. I mean, he could have had more. Like all of Ents
Well, he
players
is
are fairly
Finnish.
like, yeah. It's not bad. Like
It's not a bad
none.
team.
Yeah, exactly. Outside of like NBK, we don't expect any of these to go negative, basically. So like he should be pretty good. And even NBK has like the potential to have a pretty good event. So
I can say that it's pretty impossible to make a good team with Simple. So I think that's working.
that's
as
what I was.
intended.
That's what I was thinking because he's like 255 is way too high.
Yeah, he's too
Wait,
expensive.
whose team is this? What team is this called?
Premium HLTV user.
Wow, we're really gonna get the fucking meme lords out here, aren't we? All these fucking fake flagging. What do we get? See, the thing is, like, I'm real dicey. I know I picked Excurate for my team, but like, I don't know where Tyloo are at right now because
You
at the
still
major
haven't
they
picked?
fucking sucked.
They lost online to
Vici
all
best
the
of
Chinese.
five.
Yeah. They didn't make the ESL. Was it the ESL Pro League?
They didn't make the finals. Yeah, they lost. They didn't get through. They even started that best of 5 final one map up because they were coming from the winner bracket. So, okay, well, let's do this. Let's link the HLTV.org confirmed Twitter account in chat, and then if people want to tweet a screenshot of their teams at the account,
I
we'll
saw
bring
one.
a couple up.
There's a guy called Wookie Potamus. Wookie Potamus. I'm just gonna link it in.
Potamus.
Potamus. Yeah, there we
Say
go.
that again.
Yeah. I was thinking. Yeah.
Potamus. Oh, dear.
Potamus.
That's all right, man. Look. I when I was streaming for a while, I did the same with so many people's names. You just become dyslexic,
Yeah,
right? Because you just fucking
Exactly.
you just
try to
it's
figure out
ridiculous.
how they that's supposed to be pronounced.
Oh, I'm so buggered for my last
Potamus
spend.
might make sense. Wookie Potamus.
I'll have to take some extra time to figure out this team. Really.
It's
difficult.
not easy.
But I think-
It's like
No.
if you pick simple, you're like
fucked.
shooting yourself
Yeah,
in
you're
the foot.
instantly fucked.
Like
There's too
you're
much
gonna
money.
get like a couple of players who are gonna go, at least a couple of players who are gonna go really
Yeah,
low probably.
You kind of need a bit of time to figure out how much a Simple is worth. Like
Yeah.
how much it's worth to go I don't know, 1.25 rating or against 1.40 potential rating.
Yeah, sure.
Take some balance.
Yeah. I don't have such a bad one. I'm pretty happy about mine.
People started tweeting stuff at us.
Yeah.
Yes, let's
a
go.
lot of teams coming in.
There's a guy who has Zywo, Nico, Valde, Gretis Faction, Olafmeister.
Not a bad team.
Not too bad.
Yeah, Sergey Simple,
Not too bad.
NBK, that's a good trio to have. And then Liaz and Tizian, you see, from Duplo.
So that's going to be a struggle, right? Because like they just have to have like a solid tournament. They just can't tank. If they tank on out, then that's where the dollar sign is going to fucking plummet. That's the problem, right? That's the problem with the supportive players, because like if they're getting those like 0.8 or 0.9 ratings, then fuck, you're in struggle street.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd really want like I think that like Simple Sergey NBK is a good base, because NBK is only 174,000. I think he's a great budget pick.
Yeah, he's a really good budget pick.
And then you can add like Daps, but Daps is not that great. You can add Daps and Guardian.
How much is Tizian? I forget. I wanted to check. I forgot.
It's actually not bad.
160 or something.
I'm trying to. I guess I can't. I have to create like a new one and go back. I can't see how much everybody's worth now that I picked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I went too quick as well, but I wanted to get it out there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with mine. It's fine.
Did you pick Striker?
Zoo, Fallen, NBK, Electronic, Tizian.
Not bad.
Basically, I substitute Simple for Zoo.
I got Sergey,
That's got a
Cirque,
decent
Electronic, MBK, and Edward.
Not unhappy with this team. I'll see how it goes.
All right, well, we almost did an hour here. Should we
Fuck
close
it.
it down?
Let's just buy my team.
Yeah.
That'll do.
All right,
Good luck, Banks.
I'm going to tweet. We'll tweet this out. We'll tweet out the HLTV.org account. You guys can all join up, and we'll work on some stuff for future leagues.
Leave us feedback. If you have feedback on the league, there's the forum. And actually, we're using the forum for something meaningful. So
Really?
you use
That's
it
the
for that.
first? Done it.
Yeah, if I can not hear about like some bullshit story where you're talking about Tinder, I know that none of you have ever seen a girl before in your life, so you can just shut the fuck up with those threads. Go back to playing Counter-Strike.
Well, this is going to get very interesting, especially if we've got more people involved for our normal draft, on top of the money draft as well. The money draft was a lot harder than I fucking expected it, though. God damn.
That's
That's
not
a difficult bit of
easy
money to
figure out.
spend.
Yeah, I mean, we literally did it with 5 minutes since the game started, so we can't even research or do the pre-draft or anything, which is hard.
Yeah.
But what can you do?
We've done it in the roughest way possible, right?
All of you guys are pretty busy and have like work and stuff. I don't know.
Work and stuff, yeah.
Work and stuff.
Well, that's it, boys. Happy days. We didn't know which date we're going to be on the next actual episode, right?
The 10th is
10th.
guaranteed.
10th April's guaranteed. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you will try to do something in China if you make
Yeah,
it to China.
we're gonna-
all of you.
Yeah, we don't know
If-
about that yet.
If we all make it, well, yeah, Striker's still waiting for his. Chad's waiting for his. Good luck on the visas. Cirque made his, so maybe there's still hope for you guys.
Look, I've been told that my visa has been approved. The problem is like the people.
Yeah.
You know, the funny part is the people at the Czech embassy or like the visa center or the Chinese embassy most of them are Russian. Most of them spoke
Brilliant.
Russian with each other, so that's kind of funny. They also have an accent. They barely speak Czech. So like whatever they told me might not be true. I'm not even gonna make it to China.
You've just been lied to. They've just copied
Yeah,
the
exactly.
passport.
And I had to
using it
call
for
them
someone else.
myself. Like they said they were gonna call me, and I had to call them to figure out if my visa was ready or not
Fucking hell.
today. And I figured out today that it was, apparently.
Well, fingers crossed we see you, Striker.
Yeah, we'll see
Chad,
about
we're going
that.
to see you. Prof, I'll see you next time, whatever the next one is. You get to have some rest for once. Been good fun doing the Fantasy League. Do remember to tweet us your fantasy picks, whichever ones you've done, guys. And if you're doing some with your friends as well, it's a lot of fun. Let's see if Chad will be number one. Let's enjoy watching either Prof or Pimp be at the bottom again. And we'll see you on the 10th of April. Pimp's going to lose.
Thanks,
Bye.
last. Easy.